In an age of noise, chaos, and shallow distraction, the Stoic path stands untouched, a path carved by men who faced fire without flinching, who didn't run from the storm, they became it. This isn't just philosophy, it's a code, a battle-tested guide for the man who dares to live with purpose. If you're searching for strength, for clarity, for the kind of inner power no one can take from you, then you're in the right place. Let's dive into 100 timeless lessons, forged in ancient Rome and reborn for modern men. This is Stoic Path. Lesson 1. Seek challenges, for it is not in comfort but in struggle that a man grows. Let hardship be thy teacher and trials thy forge. Lesson 2. Choose thy influences with care, for the soul absorbs the character of those near. Let the wise and virtuous shape thy path. Lesson 3. Master thy response to adversity. It is not what befalls thee, but how thou risest, that defines thy fate. Lesson 4. Say yes only to that which matters, for each yes is a no to countless other pursuits. Choose wisely. Lesson 5. Rule thyself. A man who conquers his desires is mightier than one who conquers cities. Lesson 6. Guard thy time as treasure, for once lost, no gold shall buy it back. Waste not the gift of the hour. Lesson 7. Embrace hardship and let toil temper thy spirit. Greatness is not forged in ease, but in fire. Lesson 8. Uplift others. Let thy words and deeds inspire those around thee to noble heights. Lesson 9. Practice gratitude, for he who counts his blessings sees abundance even in lack. Lesson 10. Learn unceasingly. Wisdom is not a summit, but a path without end. Lesson 11. Show thy vulnerability, for true strength lies in honest expression of weakness. Lesson 12. Let adversity refine thee. See each blow as a sculptor's chisel shaping thy finest form. Lesson 13. Reflect often. Examine thy thoughts and deeds daily, and let insight be thy lantern. Lesson 14. Cultivate a resilient mind. What thou thinkest, so shalt thou become. Lesson 15. Live in harmony with thy values, for to stray is to suffer inner discord. Lesson 16. Let silence be thy ally. In stillness, clarity emerges. Lesson 17. Judge not others hastily, for thou knowest not their burdens. Lesson 18. Be slow to anger. Fury is the flame that consumes its vessel. Lesson 19. Practice humility. The wise speak not to boast, but to build. Lesson 20. Fear not failure, for it is a tutor disguised in misfortune. Lesson 21. Let not pleasure rule thee. He who is slave to indulgence lives in chains. Lesson 22. Do thy duty without complaint. Virtue lies in action, not applause. Lesson 23. Walk thy own path. The crowd often wanders, but truth is straight. Lesson 24. Prepare for misfortune. He who expects the storm fears not its coming. Lesson 25. Speak only what is necessary. Words like arrows, once loosed cannot return. Lesson 26. Accept what thou canst not change. Peace is born of surrender to fate. Lesson 27. Cultivate patience. Time reveals what haste conceals. Lesson 28. Serve without seeking reward. Let virtue be its own wage. Lesson 29. Forgive quickly. Resentment binds the soul to bitterness. Lesson 30. Discipline thy desires. A man who wants little is rich indeed. Lesson 31. Take responsibility. Blame not the world for thy own inaction. Lesson 32. Face death with calm. It is but the final act of a noble life. Lesson 33. Measure success by integrity, not applause. Lesson 34. Be present. Yesterday is ashes, tomorrow but mist. Lesson 35. Let reason be thy compass, not emotions tied. Lesson 36. Hold thy tongue when angered. Words spoken in rage often leave wounds. Lesson 37. Help others rise, for lifting them lifts thee. Lesson 38. Endure discomfort. The man who welcomes pain commands power. Lesson 39. Let thy actions speak louder than thy claims. Deeds are the truest measure of belief. Lesson 40. Do not chase approval. A lion does not lose sleep over the opinions of sheep. Lesson 41. Carry thy burdens with dignity. Life's weight is not to be cast away, but borne well. Lesson 42. Practice moderation in all things. Excess is a poor companion to wisdom. Lesson 43. Strengthen the mind daily. Read, reflect, and wrestle with truth. Lesson 44. Live deliberately, not by accident. Let every choice be mindful. Lesson 45. Seek not revenge. Justice lies in restraint, not retaliation. Lesson 46. Let nature guide thy way. The seasons change without complaint. Lesson 47. Strive to be useful rather than important. Purpose outlasts pride. Lesson 48. End each day with reflection. What didst thou do well? What shall thou improve? Lesson 49. Laugh at misfortune. Jesting with fate disarms its sting. Lesson 50. Cultivate inner peace. No storm without can break the calm within. Lesson 51. Stay teachable. Pride closes the door to wisdom. Lesson 52. Build thy character, not thy image. Reputation is shadow. Virtue is substance. Lesson 53. Face difficulty with a steady heart. Courage is not the absence of fear, but action in its presence. Lesson 54. Let love be fierce, loyal and true, free of possession and full of freedom. Lesson 55. Commit to the work, not the outcome. Mastery lies in the doing. Lesson 56. Be a guardian of thy thoughts, for they shape thy destiny. Lesson 57. Speak truth, even when it trembles thy voice. Lesson 58. Let service be thy legacy. The world is bettered by hands that help. Lesson 59. Guard against envy. It poisons joy and blinds the soul. Lesson 60. Meditate upon mortality. The ticking clock grants meaning to our days. Lesson 61. Pursue simplicity. Complexity breeds distraction. Lesson 62. Nurture calmness. A composed man can weather any storm. Lesson 63. Let loyalty guide thy friendships and truth preserve them. Lesson 64. Master thy mornings. The day belongs to he who owns the dawn. Lesson 65. Keep promises, especially those made to thyself. Lesson 66. Suffer not idleness to dull thy spirit. Be ever in motion, purposeful, and true. Lesson 67. Cherish solitude. In silence we meet our truest self. Lesson 68. Speak with intention. Let every word earn its place. Lesson 69. Be wary of flattery. True allies tell hard truths. Lesson 70. Forgo complaining. The Stoic suffers, but does not whine. Lesson 71. Observe more than thou speak. Wisdom listens first. Lesson 72. Be the anchor in chaos, not the leaf in the storm. Lesson 73. Let discipline carve the path that talent alone cannot walk. Lesson 74. Carry the torch of virtue in dark times. It shall be a beacon. Lesson 75. Fear not solitude, for in it thou findest the strength of self. Lesson 76. Let adversity be thy teacher, for it refines like fire to gold. Lesson 77. Do not rush. Hasten slowly. The Stoic walks with purpose. Embrace failure as part of the path. Each fall teaches thee how to rise. Lesson 79. Keep thy heart soft, even when the world is hard. Compassion is not weakness. Lesson 80. Judge not by first sight. Understanding lies beneath the surface. Lesson 81. Let honor guide thy steps when the path is unclear. Lesson 82. Never forget thy roots. Humility grounds greatness. Lesson 83. Be as the oak, flexible and wind, unmoved at the root. Lesson 84. Speak not to win, but to reveal truth. Lesson 85. Refuse to be ruled by impulse. The wise man pauses before he acts. Lesson 86. Walk alone if thou must, but never betray thy values to fit the crowd. Lesson 87. Desire less, and thou shalt possess more. Lesson 88. Be grateful for the small things. They are the essence of life. Lesson 89. Do not seek ease, seek excellence. Lesson 90. Guard thy time more fiercely than gold. Lesson 91. Practice stillness. Clarity is born in quiet. Lesson 92. Be slow to anger, quick to forgive, and swifter still to understand. Lesson 93. Live today as though it were thy last, but plan as if thou shalt live forever. Lesson 94. Give without remembering, and receive without forgetting. Lesson 95. Conquer thyself before attempting to conquer the world. Lesson 96. Praise others generously. There is no loss in lifting another. Lesson 97. Learn to lose with grace. Loss is life's instructor. Lesson 98. Let thy ambition be noble, not greedy. Lesson 99. Know thy vices and disarm them daily. Lesson 100. Leave the world better than thou found it. This is true Stoic triumph. The world will always test you. People will lie, fail, leave, life will hit hard, but your response, your discipline, your principles, your mindset, that's yours. That's your power. These 100 lessons weren't just made to be heard, they were made to be lived. So which one will you carry into battle tomorrow? If this resonated with you, if you felt something stirred deep inside, please like, share, and subscribe, because this journey has only just begun, and together we rise.